And they did add a lot of little touches in, like that. The rings that get bigger as you lose them. And I mean, this game can't have had a long development time, because I mean the 32X was only on the market for about a year, I think, before Sega abandoned it. All of these special effects and all of the 3D, all of the scaling and everything like that, some people think that that is actually part of the 32X graphics, like it's a graphics chip that's doing all of this, but actually it is all just done with the processors. The 32X is basically just 2 processors and some RAM. Alright, so on these stages, you basically have to turn the light on before you can get to the end, and if you do get to the end of the stage without finding the button, there it is there. If you do get to the stage, to the end of the stage without finding it, then you basically fail to complete it. I mean, it's something different. I found myself going through and not really being impressed with it all. But then again, I mean, maybe I would feel the same way if I hadn't played Sonic 2 back then, and I played that today. Maybe I wouldn't be that impressed with it. And this is not a game that I played back in 1995, because like many other people, I didn't own a 32X back then. Like most other people, I chose to buy a PlayStation after my Mega Drive. I didn't bother with the Dreamcast either. So I chose Vector this time. And I got Mighty as my partner. See, I don't know if all of these guys are supposed to be a team. I mean, they are in Sonic Heroes, and I did read that Sonic the Comic. I used to buy that when I was young, and they had the story of Chaotix in there. But they had Knack the Weasel as well, was one of the members. But that might have just been a bit of a crossover, because that Game Gear game Triple Trouble was probably out at about the same time. Can you see that shading there? It doesn't really work, does it? It's supposed to be transparency, but it doesn't really work on the 32X. I saw that as well on FIFA 96, which I have on the 32X, and it's not a game that I've enjoyed very much. Ah yeah, so look at this. Look at that particle effect. That's pretty cool. As again, another thing that makes me think this game is a bit of a showcase for the hardware. I mean, you didn't really see many 2D games after a certain point. It kind of became a thing in the 32-bit generation where 2D games just suddenly became old and everything had to be drawn with polygons. So apart from the odd exception, you didn't really see 2D games anymore. I mean, even as early as this. I think the Saturn was out by now, by 1995. And it was designed for 2D, but certainly over here there were very, very few 2D games. I think there was that Castlevania game, Rayman, can't really think of any others. I mean, a lot of these levels are really, really long. Oh, is this another boss? And they've added some nice little short cutscenes before the bosses as well. Alright, yeah, so if you look at this, if you look at the background here, you can see that they've kind of shaded it in with straight lines. And if you was doing that on a standard Mega Drive, that would actually look like almost perfect transparency. But it seems like the 32X has got something to do with the hardware, makes the picture clearer. So that effect doesn't actually work on this. And I beat the boss already. That was an easy one. Alright, done. Here, I've resorted to using the level select cheat, which you can do in the colour options, because I was getting a bit annoyed at not being able to get to the special stage. I wanted to show it off. I thought it might be nice to to find out if you can play as the same character. Oh, did I go to Speed Slider again? Alright, well. So yeah, you can be 2 Knuckles. There is actually a bonus stage as well, which I think I get to here. I can't remember exactly because I recorded this a few weeks ago. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so some hardcore sprite scaling. And this is actually something that you did see a fair bit in some Mega Drive games, but not to this level. I mean, this is actually smooth scaling. And it's just another nice little showcase of the hardware. You definitely wouldn't do this, wouldn't be able to do this on the Mega Drive. In fact, I think there are a few unique items that you can get here. Something to do with the character selection area. I think where you get proper control over which character you choose. Oh bloody hell, come on. Alright, finally. Alright, the special stage. So this will be the first one, so I should be able to finish it no problem. I do actually have a little bit of a problem with these special stages. The camera snaps to the floor like that. It's a bit jarring. And you actually, it can make you miss the blue balls. So I've got to go through that again. I have to keep going until I get 4. And I've picked up a 5th there. But they're not all like this. I mean, well, you can look it up on the internet. There's definitely videos out there of the special stages. They're a lot more interesting to see than this. But yeah, if you've only ever seen this on an emulator, then, well, this is what it looks like on real hardware. That's the real draw distance on a real 32X. I've got to give credit to the team that made this, because they obviously put a lot of effort into showing off the little extra muscle that the 32X had. And they would have had to program quite a lot of extra stuff. So yeah, in summary, the main gameplay is a bit disappointing and a bit boring, but all the extras kind of raise it up just a little bit extra. So yeah, not a bad game really. I quite like it.